Hi there, I'm Megan and I go by Solar Glow Meditations. Tonight we're going to have a dowsing rod session where I will be asking questions that you guys have sent in via the Google form. I'll link it in the description below if you guys have questions that you want me to ask in these videos. Before we get started, anything I ask about the future is not set in stone. Free will exists, so you have the power to change the future if you so desire. You can go adopt a pet, you can sell your house and move across the country, you can do whatever you so choose. You have the power to do that. And that can radically change what the outcomes of the future might be. So yeah, other disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. Please take anything that's related to health issues with a grain of salt, and please make sure you consult your doctor. I think that's it. Before we get into the questions, let's just find out who we're talking to today. If you're with me and willing to answer questions, could you cross the rods for yes? Thank you. Could you open wide for no? Thank you. Could you point to the direction of your energy? Thank you. Am I speaking with an ascended master? Yes, thank you. Am I speaking with Buddha? No, thank you. Am I speaking with Jesus? No, thank you. Am I speaking with Lilith? No, thank you. Am I speaking with Mohammed? No, thank you. Am I speaking with Shiva? No, thank you. Am I speaking with Merlin? Yes, thank you. Well, thank you for being here, Merlin. We haven't seen you in a minute, so excited to have you. Let's get into the questions. Will the Chinese government give back Tibet to the Tibetan people in our lifetime? No, thank you. Will China switch the way of governing to something other than communism in our lifetime? No, thank you. Does having a double simian line on the palm indicate something special? Yes, thank you. Does smoke cleanse our auras? Yes, thank you. Does everyone deserve to think highly of themselves? Yes, thank you. Are more than 50% of the people on Earth starseeds? No, thank you. Are most people happy with their life after they've died? Yes, thank you. Are there more continents on Earth than the 7 that we were told about? Yes, thank you. Have they all been discovered? No, thank you. Are some mountains actually big petrified tree trunks? Yes, thank you. Will the US see a reduction in living costs by 2025? No, thank you. Will food costs continue to rise? Yes, thank you. Will food costs decrease in 2024? No, thank you. Will wages continue to rise? Yes, thank you. Will that help relieve some of the pressure that we're seeing from prices increasing? Yes, thank you. Does alcohol allow spirits to enter the human body? Yes, thank you. Does that mean that they can control the body? No, thank you. Is the sun and the moon inside of Earth's hemisphere? No, thank you. Are stars balls of light? Yes, thank you. Is the food quality in America harming its citizens? Yes, thank you. Can airbending be mastered in this realm by a human? Yes, thank you. Is earthing beneficial for the human body? Yes, thank you. Is the black stone in the Kaaba in Mecca divine? Yes, thank you. Is our appearance in any of our incarnations our personal decision? Yes, thank you. Did Imam Mahdi have a brother named Ali al-Akbar? Yes, thank you. Are the 12 Imams more deserving of ruling after death than the Prophet Muhammad? No, thank you. Are the 12 Imams spirit guides now? Yes, thank you. Can we ask the 12 Imams for help at any time? Yes, thank you. Are the 12 Imams divinely infallible, never making mistakes or doing negligent actions? No, thank you. Is the concept of gravity real? Yes, thank you. Does gravity actually work as we know it to? Yes, thank you. Is there more to gravity than we are currently aware of? Yes, thank you. Can you communicate with a past loved one if they've been reincarnated already? Yes, thank you. Do aliens collect certain energies from human for their own benefits? No, thank you. Were certain animals created for the purpose of human consumption? Yes, thank you. Interesting. Was the moon divided into two parts during the days of the Prophet Muhammad? No, thank you. Is wealth possible only with changing your subconscious manifestation or energetic practices? Yes, thank you. Is Said Sadi true? Yes, thank you. Is Sufism true? No, thank you. Is everything only about nothingness as Sufism explains? Yes, thank you. Are fairies and angels the same thing? No, thank you. Is it true that the boat, the Olympic, sank and not the Titanic due to fraud? Yes, thank you. Interesting. Um, did Alexei forgive my pronunciation. Did Alexei Pajnitov, no, Tinov, did Alexei Pajtinov get his idea for Tetris from a higher intelligence? Yes, thank you. Was creating Tetris Alexei's sole purpose? No, thank you. Did Alexei get his idea for Tetris from the UFOs? Yes, thank you. Are we able to forgive and forget? Yes, thank you. Did Jesus really perform all of the miracles as described in the Bible? No, thank you. Do we recognize each other in heaven? Yes, thank you. Can we live to be 130 years old? Yes, thank you. Is Reiki as good as massage? No answer. Interesting. Is even the slightest wind blow predestined to happen? No, thank you. Do tensor rings concentrate energy in the middle of the circle? Yes, thank you. Does copper have healing qualities? Yes, thank you. Is there a difference between a ghost and a spirit? No, thank you. Is the King's Knot at Stirling Castle a solar cross portal? Yes, thank you. Interesting. Does obsidian actually protect us? Yes, thank you. Does black tourmaline actually protect us? Yes, thank you. Is it possible to swap bodies? No, thank you. Is Project Bluebeam a real thing? Yes, thank you. Is it possible that we are sometimes totally alone in this world and nobody can hear us even when we cry for help? No, thank you. Can you speak with the dead in your dreams? Yes, thank you. Is it possible to generate dark energy or evil ghosts when in a negative mindset for too long? Yes, thank you. Is it possible to become supernatural if you meditate every day? Yes, thank you. Is it possible to heal your depression through meditation? Yes, thank you. Did Pizzagate really happen? Yes, thank you. Will our world leaders ever learn to share? No, thank you. It's kind of a tragedy. Let's see. Um, is Elizabeth April's story of how she was remote viewing and got pushed away by psycho soldiers true? Yes, thank you. Is Elizabeth April truly a clairvoyant? Yes, thank you. Is Freemasonry and Zionism the same? No, thank you. Are vampires aware that they are vampires? No, thank you. Is that like a mostly no? Yes, thank you. Okay. Is there an entire other universe in an atom? Yes, thank you. Is watching TV bad for us? No, thank you. Is watching too much TV bad for us? Yes, thank you. Does the Jesus name mean all hail to Zeus? No, thank you. Is Zeus a bad god? No, thank you. Is Zeus an extraterrestrial being? No, thank you. Is it okay to worship Zeus? Yes, thank you. Is Mount Olympus a portal? Yes, thank you. Was the statue of Zeus at Olympia destroyed because of punishment from God through nature? Yes, thank you. Interesting. Is Zeus still alive? No, thank you. Are Allah and Zeus the same god? Yes, thank you. Is there a way to overcome aphantasia? No, thank you. Does aphantasia actually exist? Yes, thank you. Do most people that think they have aphantasia actually have it? No, thank you. Is it possible to have more than 4 spiritual guides at once? Yes, thank you. Does our imagination play a big role under hypnosis? No, thank you. Did Robin Williams find his answers? Yes, thank you. Has he found peace? Yes, thank you. Did Cleopatra die by being stabbed in the stomach? Yes, thank you. Will Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift get married? Yes, thank you. Is everyone meant to have kids? No, thank you. Is energy medicine real? Yes, thank you. Is it possible to lose weight with affirmations? Yes, thank you. Would meditating on a crop circle image help decipher the information from aliens? Yes, thank you. Does music on the radio have mind controlling abilities? Yes, thank you. Are we able to negate those by deciding we just don't want to partake or participate? Yes, thank you. Are there 7 stages of a soul? No, thank you. Is it possible for a person to know which stage they are of a soul? No, thank you. Will the Denver Nuggets win the 2025 NBA championship? Yes, thank you. Interesting. Is it possible for everyone to achieve wealth? Yes, thank you. Alrighty, that is all the time I have questions, all the questions I have for this time. All the questions I have time for, whatever you want to say or call it. So if you guys have more questions, please do submit them via the Google form. I'll link in the description below. It'd help me greatly if you could subscribe. And otherwise, thank you guys for being here, and I'll catch you later.